welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome your New Orleans Saints?
Ready to get this game started? Here's Eddie Pinheiro. And Monday Night Prime Time is underway. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So the Saints offense taking over for the first time here. And leading them began his college career way back in 2018. Now entering the NFL as a second-round pick. It's Tyler Shuck.
What a story this guy already has to tell, Kate. 7 years in college, 42 starts, 3 different schools, and a multitude of injuries. But I'll tell you this, a lot of NFL teams were intrigued by his talent because he can run, he can throw, and when healthy, he can be a difference maker.
Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Shuck working from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Shuck running the sneak. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the first.
1st and 10. Here's Shuck. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. Counter give to Kamara. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Yamador Lenore there on the stop.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Shotgun snap to Shuck. He's making a bid for it. And Shuck's going to have a first down as he slides in safely.
Gain of 9 yards. That's good for the Saints. First down. 1st and 10.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
Shuck now on 1st down. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
It's one thing as a running back to move those chains on the ground. Well, that's what you get paid for. You want to get paid a little bit more? Move those chains as a receiver, as he just did.
Their opening drive continues. 1st and 10 now from the 39. Kamara running out of the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary?
second
That's it.
and 10 at the Niners' 39-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Chuck now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is near the first down, but they need 1 more yard now to get it. 3rd down at the 29.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. He's going to keep this one. They're loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped it at the line. No gain. His legs giving this opening drive some extra legs, partner. Good enough there to pick up first.
Yeah, and I think that's good, Kate, because nobody on that sideline wanted to kick a field goal right there. You reach this part of the field, you want to go finish with 6.
Running right, it's Kamara. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just looking for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. On play action, here's Shuck. No one open, it looks like, so he's just going to chuck this to a different parish.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. On a keeper, here's Shuck. He hits the lane for about 7. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back, pulls it himself for a positive gain.
3. Back now, pressure coming. Looking, 49ers closing in, and down he goes. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the set. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They'll have a chance to take the lead here as they line up for the field goal. Groupie sends it through. And all the way into the 2nd quarter. Our opening drive ends in 3.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Isaac Gorindo to return. Things going well so far. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Play action now. Purdy. Finds his man. It's Ricky Pearsall. And he's going to have this down at the 42-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. He gets him inside the 40. That's a gain of about 9 yards on the play.
Let's see, first it was a pass, now it's a great gain on the ground. They've got this defense on their heels.
2nd and inches at the 33-yard line.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. That goes for a gain of just 1. And that gives the 49ers the first.
There wasn't a lot there for him, but he did what he needed to do. Go get that first down. Picked up a short gain, didn't risk a big loss. Looking for a bigger lane elsewhere.
New set of downs for him from the 31. They kick the running back in motion. First down, Purdy to throw. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense. But the defense, they had just that play to force the incompletion.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. So and Reed, the give to McCaffrey. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. Chase Young bringing him down there.
Chase Young on the tackle. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. An early jump of the flags come in. I think this is going to go against the defense. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. 3rd and short. Here's Purdy. It's caught. Pearsall has it. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that means it'll be first down, San Francisco.
A gain of 14. First down, San Francisco.
From the red zone on first. Brings it in. And he's going to be touchdown a yard shy of that marker.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the Saints' 1-yard line.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. A give left side to McCaffrey. And he gets in. Touchdown. The 49ers finish off their opening drive. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Eddie Pinheiro on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. It's New Orleans offense readied up for its 2nd drive of the contest. And they've got a bit of momentum from the field goal on the last series, hoping to grow that into something greater with a touchdown here.
Yeah, I think one thing you find is you do not want to settle for a field goal again. Points are great, but touchdowns, that's what's win games in the NFL.
And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a Saints first down.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
Oh, look at this. They give on the jet swing. And give him 6 on the run as that play takes us to the 2-minute warning. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Working now from the gun. It's a big strike to Hill. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case, tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
Kamara now on 1st and 10. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Another run for Kamara. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
3rd down. Niners going with some dime coverage here. To the air on 3rd and long. Toward the end zone, but incomplete. That's going to force them into a 4th down decision.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
On 4th down, out comes the Saints field goal team and Blake Grupe. His first kick was good. His second look from 35 yards away. Grupe sends it through. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
Things trim back down to a single-point Brock as they send this off and away. Galindo to return it. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped. San Francisco headed out for its 2nd possession of the game. And we don't want to risk too much here. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Purdy. Now set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's halted after about a 6-yard pickup. The stop made at the 36. We'll get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Second and 3 now. Purdy on the play action. Cut by Jennings. And he has it right near midfield here. It's like about a yard short. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st down, 49ers.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. From the gun is Purdy. He completes it in traffic. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Timeout is called, just 4 seconds, and we would assume, Brock, 1 play remaining in this half. Eddie Pinheiro out to try to put up 3 here for the Niners. From the right hash, a 49-yard look. Pinheiro's kick is good. And that'll push their lead to 4.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
Final throw before the break. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks so much, Scott. While we checked in with Scott in Orlando, our two teams here, no doubt, made some adjustments. It's a close game here as we get ready for our third quarter. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Gorindo to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. We'll see the San Francisco offense first this half as they're headed out now. 49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. They'll start the second half with McCaffrey. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. He stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
Run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Less than a ruler needed here on second down. Going run again with McCaffrey. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. We've got Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Purdy on first down. Dump off to his fullback. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Reeled in by George Kittle. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. Second and 6 coming up here. One of the tight ends motions right. McCaffrey running between the tackles. And they make the play at the 39 just before he can pick up that first down.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Third down, 1 yard to go. We send the tight end in motion left. McCaffrey on third down. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have fourth down coming up.
38-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up fourth down and
1. They pass on that long field goal. Would have been 55 yards. They're going for this. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he's touched as they pick up that first down on 4.
Certain variation in this play has really become synonymous with one team. You know what I'm talking about, the tush push over there in Philly. But its roots, this has been one of the offense's greatest plays long before Jalen Hurts and those Eagles put their own stamp on it. So simple to run, so tough to stop.
The tight end in motion now. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war in field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's the counter give to Robinson. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game. Not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
On 3rd down, Purdy. Complete beyond the marker. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
And the 49er, first down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. One of the tight ends in motion left. On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Trying to find a cutback upfield, but nothing doing. They take him down for a loss.
Hey, I love the jet sweep as much as anybody, Kate. It could be super effective, but here's the deal. Once you send that receiver in motion, well, you're doomed. Because if they bring an edge pressure or there's a blitz, there's really no stopping it. Because once that thing gets started, there's no audibling out of it.
3rd and long, Purdy. He has the first over the middle. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Extra point try now from Pinheiro. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the 49ers drive their lead to 11.
17. Saints 6.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Shotgun snap to Shuck. And he won't find anything here. They're there to drop him for the sack on what's likely the final play of this 3rd quarter. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. And that's going to push him back for 2nd down.
At the 38-yard line.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Saints ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16. Shock working from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That's good for the Saints. First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 46. Motioning one of the tight ends. Running behind center with Kamara. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Chuck now from the gun. A lot of mess on the move here. And they are set up excellently. This is Dave. Give him 25 on that play.
Well, we have seen the value of a big physical tight end. Just like that. Those post routes downfield, so hard to defend. The great tight ends, the physical tight ends, it's almost as if they're posting up on the low block in basketball, and you can't get around it.
And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 9-yard line.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Shuck. Makes the catch. And that's going to be an 8-yard gain, it looks like, as it puts them in goal to go.
It's a gain of 8. That's another Saints 1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. To throw again here, it's Shuck. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
Well, I think all quarterbacks have been there before. You start scrambling, you're hoping for something to materialize, and nothing does. You just try to get back to the line, live to play another day, and more importantly, avoid a loss.
Options are open here, and this is 2nd and inches. Back to throw, Shuck. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Jason Pinnock picks it.
Yeah, I totally get it. You pass it here because that's what's comfortable. Largely it's what you did to get down inside the red zone, but so often what works in theory doesn't work in practice, and it can lead to some pretty nasty results.
So here come the 49ers on offense. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. Well, he danced away from one tackle, but unable to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. This one's quickly to Jennings. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the 1st. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Saints adding an extra DB. This is 3rd down. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. Now, before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. On the toss, it's McCaffrey. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. And the defense choosing not to let the 2-minute warning run just yet. They're going to call time. 2:06 left in our contest.
First down, San Francisco.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got first and 10 from the red zone. Off the option, here's McCaffrey. And he got what he could there, only to the 14. Give him 4 yards as we have hit our 2-minute warning. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. 49ers up by 11. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. They stick with McCaffrey. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that second down run.
He was brought down at the 10-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Seventh play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3. Now put one of the tight ends in motion. They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay.
Delayed game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. And he brings it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Extra point try now from Pinheiro.
Extra point.
Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers push their lead to 18.
Saints 6.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. The New Orleans offense set to go now. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Screen here for Kamara. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Throwing now out of the shotgun. That's caught left side by Vela. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
Gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 4.
He's very hard. It's Samaritan 9 and 7.
Throwing, shot. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing fourth down.
It's a point of emphasis and practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? They chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Hands are tied. Got to have it on this fourth down. They send a tight end in motion. Desperation time here. It's on target to Johnson. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. What a play on fourth down. Give him the first after a gain of 27.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Toward the sideline, and he locates Johnson. And they bring him down around the 34. So it's a win for the visiting 49ers. And it's not quite a full game shutout, Brock, but keeping that other side off the board in the second half, that sure went a long way towards securing them this win. Made things a lot easier for everyone else to operate in the closing stages of the game. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the 49ers as we say so long from New Orleans.
Oh yeah, what a good person. Like the video if you think this is a good person. This dude has a whole fit on, but shoes. Where are your shoes at? Whole fit on, but shoes. Where are your shoes at, bro? Has a whole fit on, but shoes. Fit on, but shoes. Where are your shoes at, bro? Guys, if you're still watching this video, Nike. Fit on, but shoes. Guys, if you're still watching this video, comment the word Nike, and you'll get some brand new Jordans just like this kid did. Oh, maybe he did though. It was all for the clouds. Now he's all cold and still barefoot. Yo, who's that guy? Yo, who's that guy? For the clouds. Now he's all cold and still barefoot. Yo, who's that? Now he's all cold. Now he's all cold and still barefoot. Yo, who's that guy? So just hit him upside the head with a lightsaber. Low-key karma? Low-key karma though? It notices. See, this kid is a good kid, bro. You give it back. Ain't no way he... Low-key karma though? It notices. See, this kid's a good kid, bro. You give it back. Ain't no way he thought he was the one. It notices. See, this kid's a good kid, bro. You give it back. Ain't no way he thought he was the one that stole. It notices. See, this kid's a good kid, bro. You give it back. It notices. See, this kid's a good kid, bro. You give it back. Ain't no way he thought he was the one that stole. That kid deserves better. He was the one that stole. Ain't no way he thought he was the one that stole. That kid deserves. Kid, bro. You give it back. Ain't no way he thought he was the one that stole. That kid deserves better. I'm not gonna. Oh, you give it back. This kid. Ain't no way he thought he was the one that stole. Kid, bro. You give it back. Ain't no way he thought he was this kid, bro. You give it back. Coca-Cola? My guy dropped the Coca-Cola because somebody bumped into him. Where's his dog, though? Oh, he notices too. He's just a human. It was very cold, I bet. Good Samaritan buying him some new Jordans. Hell yeah. What a good person. Like the video if you think this is a good person. This dude has a full fit on, but shoots. Guys, if you're still watching this video, comment the word Nike, and you'll get some brand new Jordans just like this kid did. Oh, maybe he didn't though. It was all for the clouds. Now he's all cold and still barefoot. So who's that guy? They'll just hit him upside the head with a lightsaber. Low-key karma, though? It notices. This kid's a good kid, bro. You give it back to him. A good kid, bro. You give it back to him. Dude, ain't no way he thought he... Dude. Ain't no way he thought he was the one that stole. Ain't no way he thought he was the one that stole. That kid deserves better, I'm not gonna lie. He's all smiling still. Kid deserves better, I'm not gonna lie. Deserves better, I'm not gonna lie. He's all... I'm not gonna lie. He's all smiling still. That kid deserves better, I'm not gonna lie. He's all smiling still. Not gonna lie. He's all smiling still. So, Coca-Cola? My guy dropped the Coca-Cola because somebody bumped into him. Where's his dogs out? Oh, he notices too. He's just a dude. It was very cold, I bet. Good Samaritan buying him some new Jordans. Hell yeah. What a good person. Like the video if you think this is a good person. This dude has a whole fit on, but shoots. Guys, if you're still watching this video, comment the word Nike, and you'll get some brand new Jordans just like this kid did. Oh, maybe he didn't though. It was all for the clouds. Now he's all cold and still barefoot. So who's that guy? They'll just hit him upside the head with a lightsaber. Low-key karma, though? It notices. See, this kid's a good kid, bro. You give it back to him. Ain't no way he thought he was the one that stole. That kid deserves better, I'm not gonna lie. He's all smiling. Ain't no way he thought he was the one that stole. Ain't no way he thought he was the one that stole. That kid deserves better, I'm not gonna lie. He's all smiling still. He's all smiling still. Deserves better, I'm not gonna lie. He's all smiling still. Better, I'm not gonna lie. He's all smiling still. That kid deserves better, I'm not gonna lie. He's all smiling still.